What's crack-a-lackin', fellas? It's your bro here. Today I'm going to be taking you guys through an entire Corrupted Gauntlet run, prep and everything. I'm going to be walking you through my mindset while I'm doing it, what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, and this is also take two because just don't pay attention to that. Alright, it's time to end this. Come on. Come on, baby. I can take one more hit. God damn. Anywho, yeah. So, since it is all RNG based and whatever the rooms are that you get is what you get basically, a lot of it is luck. Sometimes when you do a Corrupted Gauntlet run, you're just not going to find everything that you need. And that's what happened in that clip I just showed you. The RNG just was not on my side. I wasn't finding things fast enough. I kept having enemy rooms that were just, enemies in them, no resources. And those rooms just add significant time to the search for everything. And since I like to make tier 2 armor, not getting the resource rooms quick enough, it really does hinder your progress, and it can make the Hunllef fight a lot harder. And that Hunllef fight, actually, I wasn't doing too bad in it. It's just I kept noodling on my bow for some reason. The bow just did not want to put out damage, and I was relying on the halberd, and I just despise using the halberd. The halberd takes so much more skill, and I'm just not that good of a player to be able to consistently use the halberd and continue putting out DPS like that. But maybe you are. Maybe you can. It certainly is not me, though. And I do already have the materials required to make the tier 1 armor, so that is good. So now I just need to get 4 of each remaining material. And it looks like we're going to get the wood out of the way early. Getting 2 rooms that have multiple resource types in them at once, that's really good RNG right there. You're not always going to get that. There are going to be plenty of times where you'll be doing a run, and like I said before, you won't get anything that you need in those first few rooms, and it's super annoying, but that's the game. It is what it is. Sometimes you roll the dice and you roll snake eyes. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Getting one of these rooms that has the middle tier enemies in them, that's also really good right off the bat, because when you're making the tier 2 armor, having corrupted shards, more of them, then you need a lot more. You need 180 more than you do for just tier 1 armor. And I did get some comments on my Corrupted Gauntlet guide, which if you haven't seen, I'll leave a link in the description below, and I will probably put a little pop-up on the screen right about now if you want to check that out. But I did get a lot of comments from people asking why I recommended tier 2 armor. And the reason why I recommend tier 2 armor instead of tier 1, yes, it does take a considerably longer time to gather the materials necessary to make the tier 2 armor. But like I said before earlier in the video, the survivability that you get from having the tier 2 armor, it limits the Hunllef's max hit to only 10 when you're on the correct prayer, which you should be on the correct prayer. Like, come on. And having that max hit limited to only 10, it reduces the overall amount of damage that you take by something like 25% or something. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but 25% reduced damage over the course of the entire Hunllef fight, that's pretty major. And if you have the time, definitely take advantage of it. Like right now, I'm breezing through this. I got 4 minutes left. I will have plenty of time to get the tier 2 armor this time. And I'm going to have the staff and the bow this time too. And those are my 2 preferred weapons. They allow you to continue dealing out damage while you're running from the tornadoes. And that's critical for saving time. I'm not super big into the whole doing it fast thing. I'm more into just making sure that I get the kill each time. Because if you can do it in 9 minutes consistently every time, that's fantastic, but it's 100% not even remotely necessary. There are people who, like me, I think my average Hunllef time is like 13 minutes or something. Well, maybe it's not that bad, but it's pretty high up there. I think my personal best is only like 9 minutes. Yeah, my personal best is only 9 minutes and 16 seconds. So I am definitely not the speed racer of this little challenge here. But that's okay. I recognize my limitations. And I mean, I've done this. Whew, I've done this so many times now. I wonder what my KC is at. Check that here in a second too. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this armor made, and then I'm gonna go find me some more fishies. Actually, first I'm gonna make these bad boys. All right. So I like to have at least 16 fish. I really prefer to have more than that. Like 20 is ideal, but that just adds more time, and I never use all of it. And making 3 potions, I hardly ever even touch the 3rd potion during the fight, but just having it adds a sense of security for me, and I would much rather have it than not have it. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Moderation is for cowards. And I really hope you guys can't hear that, but my belly is absolutely going off right now. My girlfriend's supposed to be bringing me some chicken tenders home. We will see if that actually happens or not. I'm crossing my fingers. And I really hope she doesn't walk in while I'm recording this too, because I am talking through it while I do it. And I would prefer not to have to redo it. Because if I do manage to get the kill, then I don't want to have to do it again. I've done this so many times. Let's see what we're at now. CGaunt. 169. And oh yeah, look at that. We're gonna have plenty of resources and plenty of time to spare too. This has been a pretty good resource run thus far. And reorganize everything before I go into boop, boop, boop. Run over here, go ahead and sip that, go ahead and pray that. And let's go. Come on. You gotta get in there first, buddy. I don't know how the first tile position is determined, but it always seems to be right where I'm standing when I start, which is pretty annoying. These early phase is supposed to be the easy part, but man, it really wants to make me click. Come on. Woof. God bless, my stomach is going off. Like I said in my Corrupted Gauntlet guide, having the hotkeys set really oh, I'm lag spiking. Oh shit. That was bad. All right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, having the hotkeys set really does come in handy. It allows you to switch back and forth between your inventory and your prayer book. What is going on with my internet right now? It allows you to switch back and forth between your prayer book and your inventory without needing to move your mouse, which is super clutch. Saves you like a whole, I don't know, few inches of movement depending on how big your screen is. Oh, wrong prayer. So one thing that a lot of people have actually commented on and said that they struggle with when they're doing the Hunllef fight is avoiding the tornadoes. And honestly, I don't want to say that avoiding the tornadoes is the easiest part of the fight, but it's definitely not the hardest part. And I think people get just a little bit too concerned about them because they like follow you. But once you understand that their pathing moves the same way that bosses do, so like, you know, when you safe spot something, it will always move west and east before it moves north and south or something like that. The tornadoes kind of follow that same logic. And once you know that you can just kind of run in circles and they'll never actually get to you, if that makes sense. I'll show you guys once I get to the last phase of the fight, which should be coming up here pretty soon. But especially when you're in that last phase and you are in the hardest part. Oh shit, god damn it, misclicked. So now that they're following me, I'm kind of planning ahead. So I know that this is going to change here soon. So I'm going to come here, and then I'm going to just continue circling around. And I'm going to eat that. Yeah. Move back, eat again. I'm going to sit here and eat, get my health back up. Because we don't care about time. We're just trying to get the KC. All right, so like I said, once you understand that, it becomes a lot easier. And you can use that time of dealing with the tornadoes to eat, use the pots if you need to. It's basically your time to regenerate what you have lost thus far. Damn, it's hard to pay attention while I'm recording. I gotta get over that if I'm gonna be a successful YouTube OSRS player. And I really hope that you guys do like these, not live, but like recorded live commentaries. I prefer just doing voiceovers because I can correct my mistakes, and I also have a little bit more control over the dialogue and whatnot. But I think doing it live and having you guys see my reactions and my like actual thought process while I'm going through it is super handy. And if that's something that you want to see more of, let me know in the comments. Definitely, I do always appreciate feedback, and I try to respond to as many comments as I can too. All right, crunch time, man. Let's get it going. Boom. All right, I was gonna say easy peasy, but I made so many mistakes during that fight. But fingers crossed, let's see if we get lucky here. Nope. That's okay though, it's pretty decent. It's 200k, I'll take it. Anywho, if you guys have any questions about the Corrupted Gauntlet or anything about my video, the channel, anything like that, feel free to leave a comment. I'll try to respond as quickly as I can. If you like the video, click the thumbs up button. It helps the YouTube algorithm to show my videos to other people. I do have a new subscriber goal. I want to get 1,000 subscribers before St. Patrick's Day. If you guys can help me out with that, you'll be a real bro too. Other than that, as always, have a good one.